Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, I'm going to go over to the PBS News Hour, and this article is about a federal judge seizes control over a Mississippi jail after citing severely deficient conditions. The article is by Michael Goldberg, the Associated Press / Report for America. It says Jackson, Mississippi. A federal judge has seized control over a Mississippi jail after citing severely deficient conditions at the facility. In a Friday ruling, U.S. Southern District of Mississippi Judge Carlton Reeves placed Hinds County Raymond Detention Center in Raymond into receivership. The judge will soon appoint an expert known as a receiver to temporarily manage the facility in hopes of improving its conditions. After ample time and opportunity, regretfully, it is clear that the county is incapable or unwilling to handle its affairs, the judge wrote. Additional intervention is required. It is time to appoint a receiver. Reeves said the deficiencies in supervision and staff leads to a stunning array of assaults as well as deaths. Several individuals died last year while detained at the jail, he said. County officials said they're still digesting the order and are determined whether they will appeal, WLBT TV reported. Federal and state judges have ordered receivership or a similar transfer of control for prisons and jails only about 8 times, according to Hernandez Strout, an attorney for the Vernon Center for Justice at NYU School of Law. The details governing the receivership will be decided by Reeves. What this receivership order looks like is totally within the court's discretion, Strout said. What powers to give the receiver, how long the receiver should last, those are matters the Judge Reeves will figure out. Reeves wrote in a decision that the facility's staffing levels are particularly egregious. Persisting shortcomings in staffing and supervisions, embroiling gangs, and encourage the prevalent circumstances and contraband, including narcotics and weapons, Reeves wrote. Jail staff continue to receive inadequate training regarding use of force, such as the use of tasers. He also wrote that cell doors still don't lock, and a lack of lighting, in cells makes life miserable for the detainees who live there and prevent guards from adequately surveilling detainees. He also said that the guards often turn to sleeping instead of manning the cameras in the control room. Reeves' decision comes months after he agreed to scale back the county's jail 2016 consent decree with the federal government to address unconstitutional conditions at Raymond and 2 other facilities that comprise the Hinds County jail system. And that is the end of it. Like I said, the article was done by Michael Goldberg, and it's about, how do I start this off? Some may argue, well, they're in jail, they don't have to have the best conditions and things like that. But it's a moral thing. Even though, yes, they're in jail, they still have to be provided the basic, if anything, the basic necessities and needs and accommodations that anybody walking this earth is entitled to. I'm not really sure on a lot of the stuff that's really going on. This is the article that just came out, and I definitely will be keeping up on this. Seems like it's been a lot going on. It's been, prison gangs running rampant, and just people not doing what they're supposed to do, in terms of keeping the people that's housed in the jail system safe, as well as keeping the actual staff safe as well. Um, it sounds like it had the potential to be, it could have been something much worse than it really is. It seems like, they just took over the jail or something like that. Just, hypothetically just speaking, and, you know, it gets worse from there, you know. But hopefully they will receive the fair conditions that they deserve. Just because you're in jail doesn't mean that you have to be treated like an animal. But at the end of the day, hopefully this will get resolved, and it will get resolved at the other two facilities as well. It kind of makes me think, what's going on up here, in every jail, I'm saying, across America and stuff like that. Are their conditions being met? Do they have everything that they need, the basic things that they need to be able to survive and to be able to, serve out their prison or get rehabilitated, whatever the case may be. But just like with any other story, I will definitely keep you updated on this. And yeah, because it could be anybody. It could, it could be your family member that's, housed in either this jail or any other jail across the United States, and have to deal with the same conditions. I do remember, back when everything got shut down, I did do a story also, and I will link that into this story. It was basically up here, East Coast. I believe it was in New York City, and they were talking about the conditions there as well, to the point to where as though they had taken over a cell block, or it was some type of disruption, and it got some media attention and stuff. I believe that it was, I forgot the lady's name. She actually did, go and protest, and she did get arrested and stuff. But I'll link it in the description and stuff like I always do. So now it's time to get in the comments. Tell me what you guys think about this. And I will get back to you guys in the next story.